Hi everyone, my name is Eric and I want to have a little discussion with you about a journey that I took exactly a year today. I started a weight loss journey. In a year's time I've lost just over 75 pounds in total. The bulk of that was done within the first 6 months, which is amazing to me. And I'm going to share to you what I did to lose it. Whether it works for you, I don't know, but if you give it a shot, you probably lose some weight too, because I honestly was one of those people who never thought I'd be able to lose the weight. So my beginning weight was 310 pounds is when I began this on January 6, 2020. And my initial goal was to get down to 260, which at that point would have been a 50-pound weight loss, which in my mind at the beginning of this was astronomical, something I thought I could never, absolutely never be able to do. But I started it religiously every day. I would work out for a minimum of 45 minutes to an hour a day. Some kind of cardio, some kind of strength training. Nothing major, I didn't go crazy with it. I basically just started on a small little kid punching bag that my son had when he was young. And I started doing that, push-ups, sit-ups, stationary bike. And I would do that for 45 minutes to an hour a day. Usually about a half an hour on a punching bag. And then another 15 to 20, 30 minutes on the bike and weightlifting a little bit and push-ups and sit-ups. And that's all I did as far as on the exercise side. But what definitely helped the weight loss was I began calorie counting. It's no secret to anyone. You reduce your calorie intake, you will lose weight. So typically on an average adult male, they say your normal calorie intake for the course of a day should be somewhere between 2,000 and 2,200 calories per day. And I'm sure when I was eating normally, if you want to say, quote unquote, normally, I was doing probably somewhere between 3,000 to 4,500 calories per day easily. And basically doing much of nothing, anybody can do that real quick, rack up those kind of calories. But once you start counting it and realizing what you're eating and how many calories those things have, you learn really quickly that those calories can get out of control really quickly. So what I did, I literally just started watching what I ate. I cut out all the sugary drinks. That was, which everyone's heard before. You cut out all the sugary drinks, you will lose weight, and absolutely for sure. Literally starting January 6th to this date, which right now is actually January 5th, 2021. I have not had a sugary drink in a year. I started drinking a lot of water, which I love anyway. As long as it's cold, I'm good with water. Diet ginger ale, which worked for me. I found I loved it. And Crystal Light, 0 calories there. So, and you know, if you need a little taste of something that, you know, a little kick to make you think you're drinking sugar, you can do the Crystal Light thing. And that works for me. That's all I've had to drink in the last year. Also, like I said, when you start calorie counting, a combination of the calorie counting and the daily exercise is what will lose the weight. It's a fact. I mean, like I said, I was one of those people in the beginning who absolutely positively didn't think he'd be able to lose the weight. I had a discussion with someone who I know who've had weight loss surgery, and they said even though they were completely happy with their results from it, they wouldn't recommend it. And that took me a little back a bit because I was shocked by that. But I figured I would try to do the exercise diet thing before I even went to that extent to try to do any kind of surgery. So I started it. Like I said, I started on January 6, 2020. And within a two-month period, I found myself dropping 20 pounds. From January 6th to March 7th, I was down to 270 pounds at that point, which is freaking amazing. How that happened, just like I said, counting the calories, watching what you eat. I averaged somewhere around 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day. And 1,200 a day was high for me when I was in the midst of this, really going hard at it. Sometimes, most days, I was somewhere between 900 and 1,000 calories. just watching what you eat. And it doesn't mean you got to cut out anything you enjoy. I would work out 5 days a week, and on Saturdays and Sundays, I would eat more normal. I didn't eat crazy, but I love pizza, so I'd have pizza, those type of things I would eat, but I would watch how I ate that. But like I said, that was just on the weekend. But during the week, somewhere between 900 and 1,200 calories a day religiously. And that's how I lost my weight. And to date, I have lost just under 80 pounds, somewhere around 77 pounds in total. And the bulk of that came off within 7 months, which is amazing. How it happened, I honestly couldn't tell you other than just what I've told you. Didn't do anything special. I didn't feel deprived of anything. I just focused on doing it every day. And by far, the hardest part of losing 75 pounds was the mindset. Getting your mind right to know that you have to do this every day for the rest of your life. It's just what it is. I'm not one of those guys who started working out and fell in love with it and want to work out. I hate to this day every minute of it. Just don't like it. But I like being around. I have children. I want to see my grandchildren one day. So this is something that I have to do, period. And without fail, I have not missed a day in this entire year. And that's why I decided to do a 5-day workout. So if I had to do something during the week where I would have to miss a day, I had a day where I can make it up, and that's what I've done. I do something every single day. And during the midst of this workout, you pick up other things that you do. I started riding a bike more. I was doing the 25 to 30 mile rides, those type of things, getting that in. Stationary bike, I still continue to do that. I wasn't big on lifting weights. Just not something that I was really into. I mean, I would do a little bit of it, but nothing major. It was all mostly boxing. I hit the punching bag. I would hit that half an hour, 45 minutes, getting moving around. And boxing, by far, is a complete and total body workout. You will feel it. Trust me. And that's when the weight really started falling off. So if you want to do like I did, quote unquote, do like I did, start counting your calories, keep your calories to a minimum, and daily working out. That's it. Nothing more. I didn't do anything special. I wasn't trying to go crazy with working out hard, enough to build up a sweat, get your heart rate up, and go that route. That's all I did. So I believe anybody, if you put your mind to it, can do it, because that's the hardest part. Getting your mind there to know this is something you have to do every single day, period. Just like getting up in the morning, putting on your shoes, going to work, you build that hour into your day. I would do mine when I got home from work, somewhere between 5 and 6 o'clock. I sit down for a half an hour when I got home from work just to relax a second, and then I go change my clothes. I go into my basement, hit on the punching bag, get on the stationary bike, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, relax for 15 minutes, go upstairs, take my shower, eat my dinner. Done. And it got to the point where it was no longer a chore. It was just something I did, just like I work every single day. So I hope this inspires you a little bit, because I'm a normals guy. I work a 40-hour week. I do it every day. I come home, pay my bills just like anybody else. But it's something that you have to realize you have to do every day, period. I don't care who you are or what shape you're in. You must build some type of activity into your daily regimen for long life. It's just simple as that. And that's what I'm shooting for. I want to be around as long as possible. I have a lot of history of people in my family living long lives, and I'm trying to be on that same vein. So that's what I'm doing. So I appreciate you guys for paying attention and watching. And if this helped you, great, give me a thumbs up. If it's something that you want to comment on, feel free. And I hope to see you again sometime. Take care.